Sponsored by Battle Tribe. For awesome stickers, patches, t-shirts, art, and more, check out our Etsy store, Battle Tribe.
Boom. Hey everybody, it's Matt Rendar. Welcome back to the channel. Just wanted to do a quick unboxing of the Warhammer 40,000 10th edition Leviathan box set. Really freaking cool. I know there's a million unboxing videos, but just for myself, because I treat this YouTube channel as kind of a blog, I wanted to do it myself because I'm really excited. So I know there's lots of talks going on about rules and stats and army lists and everything like that, but I'm a Games Workshop kind of 40k hardcore fan, so I'm just gonna roll with it, and I'm just excited about the new miniatures. So excited to get that new smell. Whoop. Really cool. Instantly we're greeted by a little cover sheet. This awesome. I love this artwork. It kind of reminisces and reminds me of the World of Warcraft box sets. I wonder if they got the same author, like Return of the Lich King. Like, I remember they had that profile art on the top. Really cool. And a couple nicks from protecting, but very cool. I'm all about it. Love that Hive Tyrant Terminator look. So open up right away, man. Look at all the sprues. Really cool. So right away I could see, so I notice a lot of the different stuff that's been showcased. So we got the Psycho Fade Tyrannid. It's the one that swallows guys up, very Cthulhu. It's got the tentacles, sucks Marines up, and gives a I think a protective veil of spores and gas. So he's a really cool guy. He's a big guy. He goes on a big base. Then the Screamer Killer, looking kick ass. Really excited about that. The Screamer Killer looks awesome. It's so cool that they went back to its roots with its second edition. Again, that's Screamer Killer. Really cool sprue. Definitely, it looks like a really big bug. Really loving everything. Where's the face on this thing? Yeah, you can see in here. Look up close, you can see right here. Got the face. He's pretty big, man. He's going to be about like 6 inches tall, 7 inches maybe. So it'll be cool to get him put together. But next, got the new Dreadnought. Really cool. Once again, it's got the twin-linked las cannons. It's got the missile launcher. I just love how big and tall that the new Dreadnoughts have become. First up, got some Termagants. The Termagants are friggin' awesome. I love the old ones, but they started to look a little dopey and soft. These things are just so sharp. You can just see all the details. See how sharp and how whippy the tails are. They just look really dangerous. Their claws and stuff. Lots of sharp edges and cool detail. The Von Ryan Leapers, the smaller lictors, are really freaking cool, man. I can't get enough of this. Look at this. They got the those Cthulhu lictor mouths with all the tentacles that they suck brain fluids out of their enemies, and they stalk around. These guys are going to be really cool to build. Got more Termagants. Really cool is this box set comes with 2 box sets of Rippers. We got new Rippers, and once again too, the old Rippers are really cool, but like you could see a lot of how sharp and deadly looking, nasty. They really look vicious. So I can't wait to paint them. I do the Aliens Xenomorph paint scheme, and I always do my Rippers to look like chest bursters. So just a cool thing. These are I forget the name exactly, but the Incinerator Marines. I forget their real name, but they have these big flamethrowers. Really cool. Everything you expect from Primaris. Then you have the Librarian. Very cool. Skulls and skulls. Really cool. Where's his face? You see his face? Really cool. They've come so far. This is like the peak of it. This is the 2 Terminators. I believe one's the let's see here. Is one the Sergeant? Yep. Got the Sergeant's head. Another cool head. He's got his mohawk. His little respirator. Look at that, the 2 feet. That's pretty wild. So these are all push fit, which is cool. You can get a lot of detail. This is the other sprue with the other three Terminators are on this. Yeah, you got 1, 2, 3. You got the assault cannon, power sword. Very cool. More incinerator marines. Now this sprue is the command sprue. Really cool, man. First, got this captain in Terminator armor. Badass. I was gonna change his head, but that head is so freaking cool. He's got his little flat top marine haircut. Really cool. You can see he's got a dead Carnifex on his base. Kick ass power sword, storm bolter. He's just a monster of marine looking guy. And then over here you got the Tyranid Prime with the wings. Once again, cool. You got that cool bladed head, the wings folded down. I'm really digging the wings folded down. I want to do him on perched on like a wall or something cool. Maybe a dead Imperial Guard guy cowering underneath it. Got more Termagants. I think these are I'm trying to remember the names. These are like smaller Hormagaunts. I forget the name. We'll find out in a second. But I thought they were going to be a lot bigger. I kind of thought they were going to be like the new version of the Hormagaunts. They are not. They are tiny. So they're smaller than a person. But you get 10 of those and you get a leader one, which is like, has a lot of psychic. They have no eyes. Very cool. Very alien xenomorph. And then you have these beefy Termagants. I don't know the exact name yet. We'll find out. But these have a giant living creature ranged weapon on the back. There's 5 of those. So 10 of these, 5 of those. But really cool, man. You can see all the detail, the teeth. And they're a lot beefier than I thought. It's so funny. I thought these would be bigger. These would be about the same size. And these are smaller. And these are a lot bigger than the Termagants. Then last but not least, you got your Stern Guard veterans on this. Really cool. You got your Apothecary. Badass. Look at that. He's got a jug of Gene Seed. You got that Phobos Lieutenant. Tyranid Hunter. He's got pieces of Tyranid all over him. Look at his base. Even has one of those psychic nodes for the Tyranids on there. He's covered in, he's got Tyranid blood dripping from there. So really cool. And the bases are just fantastic. Look at all that stuff. Even the bases have Tyranid ichor all over them. So really cool seeing the Stern Guard come back. One of my favorites from the older Marines, the Firstborn. So yeah, so that's pretty much it, man. That's chock full. So then the next part we get to, got another ping. Ooh, we got the rule book. Very cool. We'll get back to that later. Got the instructions in here. So that's looking slick. Let's see. Put that down briefly. Get the decal sheet that we've all come and love. Marines all over it. You got Ultramarines, Dark Angels, Blood Angels, Space Wolves, Raven Guard, Imperial Fists, Space Wolves again. So a lot of cool different transfers. And then what do we have under here? Bases. And then more bases. And the awesome Leviathan mission cards. Pick one for deployment, one for the mission, and one for the twist. So we'll take a look at those in a second. But really cool. Really cool. So I'm excited to delve into this and take a look at more of it. So this is the construction sheet. Take a look at all the stuff in here. Got base sizes, which is cool. For somebody starting out, you could immediately know which base, because there's so many different bases now. You got 25, 28s. What else you got? 32, 40s, 50, 90s, 120s. There's so many different base sizes in here. So let's see here. Real quick, get the Captain and Terminator armor, Librarian and Terminator armor, Apothecary, Biologist, Lieutenant and Phobos, badass. You got your Stern Guard veterans, your Terminator squad, definitely a favorite for me. I am so happy they didn't change anything. They just upscaled them. What a smart move. What a smart move just to keep what wasn't broken. They're going to look good too. I'm going to use them in Space Hulk. Badass. All right. The Flamethrower Marines, they are called Infernus Squad. So that's their legit name. Really badass. I'm digging it. And I heard it's got like a pretty good range. And you have the Ballistus Dreadnought. It's got his missile launcher and his twin-link las cannon. He's tall. I love how tall he is. Really badass. Very cool. You got some stats for these guys. It's the new 10th edition stats. You have to figure that out, and then you can see. So, not bad. Pretty much it's a combat patrol minus a couple of units. But really good. For somebody starting out, really great. Then you have your Tyranids. You get Tyranid Prime, your Neuro Tyrant. These guys. You got the Carnifex. Badass. You got your Von Ryan's Leapers. Termagants. You got your two brooding bases of Ripper Swarms. You got your Neuro Gaunts. Those are the smaller guys. All clawed, no eyes. Then you have the Barb Gaunts. Badass. And you can see in this picture too, you can see how big they are compared to the Neuro Gaunts. So, see their paint schemes. Then you have the Psychophage. Very cool. I'm going to do some, I think I'm going to have one with an Imperial Guardsman getting sucked up into that mouth. Really kick ass. So, and they have their stats in here too. So, awesome. You get all these bugs. So I can't wait to add these to my collection. All right, let's move this out of the way and deep dive into the rule book real quick. Take a look. So this is what we got. So really cool. Got the freaking Tyranid Warrior on the back, Marine on the front. Really kick ass, man. Open it up. Leviathan. Get your table of contents. So book's divided into 3 parts. You got the Warhammer Hobby, Dark Imperium, and Forces of the 41st Millennium. All this cool artwork that we've all grown to love. Really cool display. So new rules, supposedly the Marines can ride in the old school Land Raiders. Very cool. And then you got everything else. Different ways to paint. Gaming, Combat Patrol, Chapter Crusade. So you can see a layout. But just really amazing stuff. Some really cool new artwork. Love it. And then also too, you have the old school from back in the day, Rogue Trader up until now. The John Blanche art, fantastic. It's Dark Imperium. And this just goes through all the fluff of how horrible it is in the 41st millennium. You got Angels of Death. It goes into the Warriors of Faith. It just goes into all the different Dark Gods, Ages of Mankind. So it goes through the heresy up until now to the Dark Millennium and into onward. And then it brings you up, Alien Tides, up into this new campaign with Leviathan, where there's the most largest Tyranid fleet is now invading the Imperium. Dominus Crusade, Gilliman, the Primarch of the Ultramarines returns. Really cool. There's boarding actions. You see the Ultramarines lining up. So, really cool. The Age of the Witch, Dark Omen. You go through all. Now this part, it's like kind of just showing you the combat patrols. So like the new thing now is they have like a little bit more watered down version of the rules, and you just get combat patrols. So you buy one box, like I think about $120 US, and you're ready to go. So this is pretty much just an advertisement of Space Wolves. I love that art is so awesome. So really cool. Flip through that. Forces of Chaos, more John Blanche art, badass. It goes through Chaos, and it goes through their combat patrols, and demons, and Chaos Marines. And then you go into the Xenos threat, another really epic. Got the Hierophant, and the Lictor, and the old school Zonothrope, John Blanche, Dirty Eldar, Drukhari, all this stuff. Gene Stealer Colts. You got Tyranids. Yep, Tyranids. You got that new. So I think, yeah, everything. The big Psychic Bug and the Screamer Killer are the ones that are missing out. But that's Combat Patrol. Leagues of Votann, Necrons, and then you got the Tau, everybody's favorite. Orcs, really cool. So that just continues. And then it goes to the rules. You got the Emperor on his golden throne. And then So it goes through all different rules, core concept, battle rounds, command phase, movement phase, shooting, transports, main attacks, the shooting phase, my favorite phase, charge phase, fight consolidating, data sheets, the whole new world. The card things, very cool. Terrain features, so how to muster your army, the different missions, deployment zones. And then you have combat patrol, and you have, this is what I was talking about earlier, how to play. Now this is great, different missions to incorporate when you play, but really cool because this makes it a lot more accessible. That's some awesome art. Look at that orc getting blasted in the jaw. Some black Templars laying the hate down. I bet you that's Hell's Hive Reach. Hell's Hive Reach. Armageddon. Shadows and Descents. This is more fluff and stories. People are going mad. I love it. More fluff. And this is, I believe, is the next chapter. Yep. So this is the next Hive fleet coming from the western side of the galaxy. More Terminators fighting. It looks like they're inside a Tyranid Hive fleet ship. So really cool. More fluff about the Xeno War. Now this is a badass. Supposedly this is a new Tyranid, big bug. I forget the name. They're saying it's the harbinger of the Tyranids, but he's really big. He's mentioned in the fluff in here. He's kind of got the Hive Tyrant, Dimakaran look. So pretty cool. You can see he's yoking up a custody. So more stuff. And then you got the showcase, which is just really cool pictures from Tyranids and Marines fighting. Then you got your Crusade forces. This is how to do Crusade army. And it shows you Crusade cards and all that. I love that. That's a great, the Tyrannic War. This is all about fighting the Tyranids. In my opinion, Tyranids are the biggest threat. They don't believe in chaos, so how can chaos hurt them? So really cool. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. More missions for Crusade. Some gnarly aliens-inspired Tyranid art at the end. So that is it. So I hope you enjoyed that unboxing. I'm really excited to get my first game of 10th in. Looking forward to the cards, and shows a lot of promise. Obviously, there's going to be some quirks they have to work out in the early phases of the game, but Games Workshop's been pretty good lately, so we'll see how it is. Everybody, happy gaming, be safe, and like and subscribe. Be good. Take care, everybody.